My name is David. I was only 25 years old when everything in my life changed. My father, John, was a good man. He was strong and kind. Everyone in our village loved him. He told stories at night, helped people carry heavy things, and always said, "A good name is worth more than money." One day, after coming home from the farm, Dad started coughing badly. Mama gave him herbs and we prayed. But after a few days, Dad closed his eyes and never opened them again. Mama cried loudly. The sky cried with us, it rained all night. We buried Dad under the big tree near our house. I cried so much it hurt my chest. After the burial, Dad's brothers came. The oldest one, Uncle Peter, didn't even look at me. They sat and talked with Mama. Then I heard something that broke my heart. "Now that your husband is gone, this house belongs to us." Mama begged them. "Please, at least let my son stay." But they said, "A woman cannot stay here unless she marries one of us." Mama said no. So they told us to leave. That night, we packed a small bag and left the house Dad built with his own hands. I looked back at the door where Dad used to wait for me after school. But the door was shut. They chased us out. We went to Mama's mother's house in another village. Her house was small and old. We slept on the floor near the fire. Mama tried to work on the farm again, but it was hard. People laughed at us and called us poor. Every night, I asked Mama, why did they chase us away? Didn't Dad love them? She held me close and said, "Sometimes, David, people forget love when they want land and money." I miss Dad so much, his smile, his voice, his hugs. And sometimes at night, I wondered, is Dad watching us from heaven? Is he crying too? Days turned into weeks. Mama and I worked very hard. We woke up early every morning to fetch water and sell vegetables in the market. But life was not easy. Sometimes, there was no food to eat. Sometimes, I went to bed hungry. One evening, as the sun was setting, I saw some children playing in the village square. They laughed and ran around. I wanted to join them, but I was too shy. They looked at me and whispered. I heard one say, "That boy doesn't belong here." It hurt my heart. I ran to Mama and cried. Mama held me tight and said, "David, your worth is not in where you live or what others say. Your worth is in your heart." Even though I wanted to believe her, I still felt lonely. One night, I dreamed of Dad. He was smiling, sitting under the big tree, calling me his brave son. When I woke up, I decided I would be strong. I would not let the sadness win. I promised myself, one day, I will make a home again. A home full of love, where no one can chase me away. Weeks passed, and Mama's small vegetable business grew slowly. Sometimes, kind neighbors gave us food or helped with water. Their smiles made us feel a little less alone. One day, as I walked through the village, I saw a little girl crying near the river. Her name was Lily. She told me she lost her mother and had no one to care for her. I remembered how I felt when I was scared and alone. I took her hand and said, "You are not alone anymore. I will be your friend." From that day, Lily and I became close. We helped Mama in the garden and shared stories by the fire. Even though our lives were hard, we found small moments of happiness. Mama smiled more often, and I felt a new hope growing inside me. I still miss Dad every day. But I knew he wanted me to be brave and kind. And one morning, I whispered to the sky, "Dad, I am trying to be strong. I will make you proud." Seasons changed, and so did our lives. Mama worked hard, and I went to school every day. I learned many things, how to read, write, and help others. People in the village began to see me differently. They saw a boy who was kind and brave, even when life was difficult. One day, Uncle Peter came back to the village. He looked older and tired. But this time, I wasn't scared. I stood tall and said, "This is my home now. I belong here." Mama smiled proudly. Though we lost Dad, his love never left us. It stayed in our hearts, giving us strength. And I learned that even when people are unkind, love and courage can build a new family, one that no one can chase away. Because a good name, a kind heart, and hope are stronger than any trouble.